Hey guys, this is Chris Brigandy from Brigandy Coins Collectibles. Today we're talking Jackie Robinson autographs. Obviously, Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in 1947 for the Brooklyn Dodgers, one of the greatest baseball players ever, and obviously a Hall of Famer. So let's get right to it. We're going to start with one of his earliest versions. Right here we have what's called a government postcard, meaning it was sent through the mail and postmarked by the post office. So it's inscribed here, best wishes sincerely, Jackie Robinson. A lot of autographs you'll see will have inscriptions, best wishes sincerely, something of the sort. It's very common for Jackie to do that. In this response, he was probably answering a fan through the mail, asking for his autograph. What you'll notice about this compared to the rest of the signatures I'm about to show you, which are from later in his career, this one is from 1949. So it's his second year, actually MVP year, 1949. And you'll notice that every letter is perfectly scripted, meaning it's separated. You can read every character. Very clean, very neat. Something that, as you'll see as we go on here, he kind of rushed throughout the 50s and 60s when he was asked for autographs. So this is one of my favorite pieces just because the time period of the signature. Super rare to get something early. Although, even when he broke into the majors in 1947 as a rookie, at 28 years old, his mailbag was filled every day, despite maybe a little political pressure there. But we also paired it above with, of course, what else? Jackie Robinson stealing home. This one's an original wire photo. It's from 1952 against the Chicago Cubs. Something obviously Jackie Robinson fans and baseball fans know well, that picture. So moving along, that's my favorite autograph, just because how clean it is and how early it is. Now, as we go here, we have a 1952 Burke Ross signed baseball card. So a little lesser known than the Topps cards or the Bowman cards at the time. Burke Ross has a couple 1950s issues. This one's in color, which makes it better than the black and white versions. But you have a nice signature. It's PSA graded 7. As you see, compared to the other signature, it's a little hard to tell because you have a colored background. The signature's a lot closer together. So by the time the 50s came around and he was getting all this fan mail, you'll notice his signature started moving a lot quicker. He was going through, obviously loads of mail, loads of baseballs and cards and whatever he could sign, he would sign. So moving along here, now we have two single-signed baseballs. Again, best wishes, something he commonly did. So for a lot of athletes or signers, inscriptions are rare. Jackie always added nice inscriptions like that. So both of these balls are really clean, really nice specimens. Dark signatures. One's in black here, and you see it kind of toned to almost like a dark gray color. That's vintage fountain pen ink. That's what happens over time. And the one here, this was in blue ink and turns to almost like a dark bluish aqua color. And that's, again, aging of fountain pen ink. Both really nice balls. They're both done in the 1950s, and we could tell that not only because the signature is nice and quick and fast, as you would expect, but also the balls themselves are specifically 1950 balls. So Harridge 1952 to 1959 official Major League Baseballs. Moving along here, we have a really cool signature here. It's because the reason I like it so much is the background is really white and the pen is really, really dark blue. This has a PSA grade of 9 on it, in fact, mint 9. So what is it on? It's on an original copy of the Jackie Robinson story, which came out in 1963, I believe. So that's period example. You'll notice here, especially now how clean it is, how close the letters are together. But still a great signature. Just because he did it quicker didn't mean he did it without any regard. He really, gave a nice clean signature. The last signature over here, we have a check. So Jackie Robinson usually always signed Jackie Robinson, but here we have Jack R. Robinson. And this check is dated 1966 up there. So that's, I've seen Jack Robinson from all different periods, so it wasn't just something he always did in the later days. He did it throughout his career. So Jackie died in 1973. He was really young. He was 53 years old, and he died from diabetes mixed with a heart condition of some sort. And that's actually if you see autographs from the early 70s and even late 60s, they're still really quick and clean autographs, but they're really sloppy, and that's because he had diabetes and his eyesight was going. So if you can't see the paper and you're signing, you know, it's going to be a little sloppy. We once had a book from 1972 called The Boys of Summer, and that was signed by Jackie in 1972. And although it was a nice clean signature, it was really sloppy, just obviously because he had vision issues later in life. So quickly, let's just go over some values here, because we have items here that are a couple thousand all the way up to, you know, $25,000–$30,000. So going back here with this early signature, it's also paired with a wire photo. And what we like about it, again, it was dated 1949, MVP year too. So something like this would be about $2,500 to $3,000. The cards are really hot right now, sign cards. So Topps cards are, you can find Topps Jackie Robinson cards, because there's way more Topps cards than Burke Ross. This is actually the only Burke Ross I've seen signed by Jackie. Maybe there's another one or two out there. Something like this is about $6,000–$7,000. Moving along to the balls, single sign baseballs, of course, creme de la creme. Everybody wants a single sign baseball, and they're not readily available like flats and other items are. These you're looking minimum 25, 25, 30 plus. In fact, one recently in auction brought 100 grand recently, a PSA 9 white ball, really dark signature. The book here is great, PSA 9 on this, and value I would say is about $2,500 on this too, just because the condition is pristine, and it's also on a book too, which is very nice and displays beautifully. The pin, this is a souvenir stadium pin. They were sold at Ebbets Field and souvenir stands all around Brooklyn at the time. Something like this, really cool, really visual, but value-wise, $200 retail max. And then going to the check here, Jackie checks regularly retail $2–3 grand max. They're pretty common. The story is his family and Rachel Robinson, his wife, they came out in, I want to say, the 90s with, you know, a huge supply of them. So not too rare. Again, the most rare are always single sign baseballs, followed by signed photos. Always command the most money. Then you have flats and odd items like a baseball card. But personally, anything you can get early in someone's career like this. Now, this isn't the most valuable item here, but that's my personal favorite. Anything early, rookie era, first couple years, you always get a different signature too. And for the same reason, because maybe people weren't asking for their autograph as much, but by the time their career's in full swing, everybody wants their autograph. So awesome Jackie Robinson items. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, share. See you again next time.